Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. This is Lorraine, Alternative Homesteading. It's Saturday, May 27, 2023, Memorial Day weekend. And this is what the chickens are doing. They are dust bathing in my driveway. They seem to own the place. They're not only dust bathing in the driveway, but they are also dust bathing. Oh, you hear my neighbors? Guess who that is, folks? Neighborhood Wars, boys and girls. That's them. But this is what my chickens do. They are in my garden beds, also dust bathing. They think they own the place. So I'm going to have to put some covers on there so that I can finally plant my garden. But I want to show you guys, when Jeff, the American guinea pig cash cow, visited, he was very helpful. So when he first got here with Miss Bella, they hung out down here and saw what the criminals did to my garden beds here. He got to witness it for himself. They actually planted all kinds of grass and weeds in between my beds, sort of like this. Sort of like this hot mess here. But what Jeff did is he weeded everything and created this really nice pathway with some of the paver stones that I had after the mobile home trailer was torn down. There was a path there, and I kept the paver stones. So this is what Jeff did. This was his masterpiece. So he pulled all the weeds. He did it, I guess he did it over 4 days or something like that. And he pulled all the weeds with Bella, and he put these paver stones down here. It looks really, really nice. He stopped here because he didn't want to get killed by the raspberry and berry bushes because they're thorny. I mean, look at how thorny they are. Let me show you guys. You see that? You will get killed. These things will dig right into you. When I bought them, okay, are you interrupting? What's the problem? What's the problem? You hear the neighbors, guys? Here, listen. And the guineas. Making a ton of noise here. But so this is what Jeff did on his summer vacation, or his spring vacation. And he did this. I ran out of extra mulch, so we couldn't put any more mulch down. But he did all of this work here. He did all of this. It looks really, really nice. I've got to go in town and buy some mulch. And he did all of this. Isn't that wonderful? So I'm just going to have to dig all this stuff out behind here. This is like a hot mess behind here. I didn't plant any of that stuff, but the criminals come here and they plant all kinds of weird stuff on the property. But this is what Jeff did. He cleaned out all these weeds and put down these beautiful paver stones for me to walk on here. So this is very, very helpful. And you can see what the weather's doing. Come on, guys. Can you just be quiet for just? You can attack me. You hear this guy? He's protecting that girlie there while she eats. He's just so. Look at him. Yeah, they run around in circles. Like yesterday, I was trying to cut the grass, and like I would go in one direction and then come back in the other direction, and they would come flying out of nowhere, like circling around. They have a very unusual pattern. Like they will run in one direction. You think that that's where they're going, and then suddenly they'll do a circle turn. And they're just so unpredictable in how they're going to run. And like they're going to run right into the lawnmower. But I just wanted to show you what Jeff did here. Looks really nice. And I've got to get some more cutting down before the rain comes. You can see it's very cloudy here now. Very, very cloudy. Very, very cloudy. And I've got to get some more cutting done. I did this side. I've got to get the middle. And then I've got to get another portion of the field over here. Oh, and this is what the criminals did. They cut anything that I have that's nice, they destroy. So this was a beautiful piece of wood that was cut from a tree last year. And I put this here as a seat, as a really nice seat, and I painted it on the top. And what the criminals did is they cut it. They sliced it all the way around here and hammered it here to cause it to break. You see that, folks? They caused it to break. They did the same thing. They did the same thing with this tree trunk. They caused the bark to fall off. And you know, the bark looks really pretty on it. But they did the same thing here. This is not naturally occurring, folks. They actually did this. They did that last year. That was all intentional. They did it up a little bit further, too. They're evil. Just jealous, pathetic, loser criminals. But you all know this. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. This is Memorial Day weekend. We should be praising, and we should praise the good men and women that served this country back in the day, that fought for our freedoms. Many of them are not around today. They have subsequently passed because it was a long time ago. But I hope everybody remembers how they fought for our freedom. And once you lose it, you don't get it back, folks. So all these get along, go along to get along people, they're giving up. You give up one person's freedom, then you give up another person's and another, and then it's going to come back to you. So all these go along to get along folks, guess what? Your freedom is next. You may be harassing 1 or 2 or 3 people in the neighborhood, but it's all going to come back to you. You're afraid of losing it? You've already lost it. You've lost your soul. You made a pact with the devil. So anyway, this is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading. I'm going to sign off for now. I hope everybody's having a good day. And let me know what you're going to do in the comments section over the weekend. If you have any plans, if you're going to be with any family or friends. Let's see what we got going on here. There go the 2 cars. First the black car, then the white car, both with blackened windows. There they go, folks. 2 criminals side by side. You witnessed it yourself. This is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading signing off for now.